Okay, we are going to begin lesson 16. And in lesson 16, I want to concentrate on the role of stress in changing the meanings. In sentences that containing more than two words, at least one of these words has a main stress. And switching from one to the other may have, not always, but may have different implications. Now, I'll give you one example to show how these sentences may have different meanings depending on how you put the stress. The one which is stress, I try to write it in red. Okay, so let me just change this to okay. Now to Farsi. Okay, the first sentence, let's say Shoma, and I'm not going to write the signs. So far, we have had enough exercises to show actually the signs, and not always you should expect to have the signs. So let me just do this. Oh my God! Well, how come it doesn't work? Okay, that is red. Well, okay. So Shoma, and then I have the rest because I'm going to put the stress on this one. Okay, na boyad az kitabkhane kitab بدزدید. Okay. Now, شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید, which means you are not expected to steal books from the bookstore, from the library. For others, that might be fine, but not for you. شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. So I put the stress on this one. Okay. Now let's change it to شما نباید, and then just I put this one, the stress, نباید. Okay, let me make it red. Okay, and then switch to this. Okay, شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay. Now, شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. The first one was شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. The second one we say شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید, which actually implies you are not expected to steal books from the library, but if you do, we won't be surprised. Okay, شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay, whereas the first one says شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay, that's what we have. Now let's change it to a different word and to put the stress on the different. شما نباید از کتابخانه. Okay, so I put this, let's mark it as red. Okay, here. Okay, کتابخانه, کتاب. Oh, I want it to be in black. Switching from one to the other is difficult. کتاب بدزدید. Okay, and here we have to read it شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay, which means you are not expected to steal books from the library, but from other places. That's fine. Of course, this is funny, but that's what the sentence can imply. Now, another one would be شما نباید از کتابخانه خانه, and I just want to okay, underline it or make it, change the color to put emphasis on that. Okay, to put a stress. Kitab. Okay, kitab. Kitab بدزدید. Okay, شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay, which means you are not expected to steal books from the library, but of course stealing magazines or newspapers is not a problem. These are all funny sentences, but that's how changing them may have different meanings. شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay, and I would just make this one red. Okay, this one red, and okay, I read it this way. شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. Okay, which means you are not expected to steal books from the library. You should study them, but you are expected to go and study them. So let me read again. شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. 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 Okay, بدزدید. Now here you see that they do change. So I want to emphasize that stress on any of these will sometimes change the meaning. Now let's continue with some of these dialogues and see how they are marked to show the so here again we have Kamran says چه منظره زیبایی. Okay, چه منظره زیبایی, and I put some exclamation marks. So this is wrong, so I have to change this one to منظره. Okay, چه منظره زیبایی. Kamran says چه منظره زیبایی. What a beautiful view. And Kamyar says زیبا. زیبا. Okay, it means he is surprised that by what Kamran said. Okay, I mean beautiful. You said beautiful. Okay, now so the way you pronounce these words, the read these words is important, because sometimes implications are different, meanings are different, and that's what I want to emphasize on today. Now let's continue with some other examples. Okay, I have to find some examples from my notes, and okay, well, I get that's enough for this maybe. Okay, now what about let me just write down some sentences, and then I want you to actually translate them into Farsi. Let's see how you ما فردا به سینما خواهیم رفت. Okay, خواهیم is wrong. Okay, خواهیم, it was my mistake. خواهیم رفت. ما فردا به سینما خواهیم رفت. 2 من غذای ایرانی را دوست دارم. من غذای ایرانی را دوست دارم. 3 پرندگان پرواز می کنند. اوکی، پرندگان پرواز می کنند. Okay, these should be deleted. What happened to them? Why do we have so many of them? That's 3. Okay, this one should also be 2. Okay, 2. Now let's go to number 4. شماره 4. We say عجب گلهای زیبایی. اوکی، زیبایی، عجب گلهای زیبایی. شماره 5 چرا با او حرف نزدید؟ چرا با او حرف نزدید؟ And one more. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let me just read them again, and then I want you to practice it just to improve your writing at the same time you're reading. شما نباید از کتابخانه کتاب بدزدید. 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 Okay? Now, this is how we can read them. And the dialogue, Kamran says, چه منظره زیبایی. This is the Arabic za pronounced z, okay, and it is connective. منظره زیبایی. کامیار زیبا. And then the sentences ما فردا به سینما خواهیم رفت. من غذای ایرانی را دوست دارم. پرندگان پرواز می کنند. عجب گلهای زیبایی. چرا با او حرف نزدید؟ Try to translate these in number 1 to 5 into English. Okay? Do you want me to read again? ما فردا به سینما خواهیم رفت. من غذای ایرانی را دوست دارم. پرندگان پرواز می کنند. عجب گلهای زیبایی. چرا با او حرف نزدید؟